Nico throws a really easy and effective flash off this wall here for Hooksy to push down towards Banana, which catch both the T's from Fnatic blind. Major has a nade set from this back wall where he aligns as shown. He's going to smoke off short by aiming here, then left click throw, and then he's going to get up to this wall where he's going to flash a sight. Afterwards, he's going to move towards the half wall where he throws the A God flash. His teammates are able to scale up towards short into sight with this combo. Easy banana flash by jumping on this small wall, aiming at the corner, then jump throw. This flash will cover the corner where CTs might hold from. Here's another way to silent drop from the balcony here. You're going to aim to the left of this flower pot, get on the left railing, then hold W, and then as you hit the wall, hold W and A. I didn't catch the timing, but xCloud uses the same lineup. Major from inside A side on top of this box has a one-way smoke that he throws that's going to give him a gap to see over the smoke to help him defend short. Major does not get any frags with it, but you'll see that it can be hard to spot him. Previously I showed Crimbo doing the wall bang for the balcony position here on short, and we're going to see Yuri use the same wall bang. When Fear played against Big, he used Crimbo's wall bang against them here and got the kill into Favin. Fear have been spamming this tactic where they smoke front sight, deep CT, and molly coffins. I'm going to show you these three pieces of utility. The first smoke comes from Serato, which is the deep CT smoke. Stand there, aim here, and then jump throw. The other smoke you need to know is front sight, where you stand in the corner of half wall, aim at this part of the window, walk forward, and left click throw. Two molly coffins from top logs, you're going to aim corner of this building, run forward, and left click throw. Top mid one-way smoke thrown from short, standing next to this barrel. You're going to want to aim here, then jump throw. You don't need an op, I'm just using an op just to give you a closer look at where you should aim. The smoke is going to get stuck into the wall outside of boiler, giving you a one-way to hold boiler or for mid. On the other end of it, if you're in boiler, you cannot see anything, even if you duck. The CTs that are short or towards porch will have the upper advantage when using the smoke versus the Ts peeking from mid or boiler. If you want to share your tricks, make sure to join my Discord. Link is down below in the description, or go to discord.gg/NartOutHere. Two-way, one-way smoke from graveyard. You're going to duck below this dot, aim here, then right-click throw. The first one way is here inside graveyard to peek short from, where there's a gap between the smoke and the wall. And then the second one way you have is for your pit player, where you have a gap between the wood and then the smoke. And then from the T's perspective on the short side, it's very hard to spot either positions. Today's video sponsor is market.csgo.com, the smoothest and easiest to use peer-to-peer CSGO skin marketplace. With over 100,000 daily trades, this site is much cheaper to buy and sell your skins compared to the Steam store. To list your items on the marketplace, download their official market app client, which creates outbound trades to the correct buyer as soon as someone purchases your item. The client guarantees you a safe and reliable trade with 0% risk of sending your item to the wrong Steam user. A wide selection of deposit and withdrawal methods is available at your disposal. Market.csgo offers you instant withdrawal to bank or crypto payment methods as soon as someone purchases your item. Remember to use my link below in the description and comments. Enjoy. Shiro is going to pull the Xiphon where he peeks behind the CT's molly on top of this platform, where he frags James, who was not expecting this peek, as he does give up the angle here. The scope does make it easier to spot the T behind the molly, but had there not been a scope, it would be really hard to spot him. Fallen is holding ramp from CT, is about to face an AXQ from Furia. He is going to underhand forward this smoke that leaves him a one-way from missiles towards site, where he gets the frag onto drop. If you're a T crossing into site, you might not expect that there be a gap, instead you might be focused on top of ticket. Connector one-way smoke thrown from Serato, who throws it off the bottom left wall, then pushes down to peak mid, where he has this nice gap and he spots Fallen and frags him. Fallen is going to hold above the smoke, not expecting this to be a one-way, and gets killed from the bottom of it. Next time you're pushing the palace, you can simply throw a flash before you push in off this wall, which is going to set Yuri up with the frag onto a blind bolts. Fallen on T roof with an op who is already pre-scoped is going to drop down and peek safe from this off angle, and Safe's not going to be able to spot Fallen. Top con smoke from back top mid, you're going to stand on that dot there. You're going to aim here at this part of the boxes, jump throw. Make sure window is smoked off, otherwise you'll get spotted jumping and potentially could die. I often see the truck Molotov being misthrown from long, and Excello is going to show you the right way to throw it. After smoke and jump up, you're going to aim here, walk forward and jump throw. You can see this Molotov covers in front of the smoke as well as the truck. If the T's know you're inside connector, you could throw this one-way smoke from this back corner, aim there, then left click throw. Afterwards, get on top of this ledge here where you have a one-way to see towards mid, and Grim will capitalize off of it and gets one frag. If you want to flash your teammates out playground, Stown is going to do so standing in front of the lawnmower, aims there, then runs forward and left click throw. This is the best flash to do so. This is a public service announcement to stop throwing the defensive B smoke off the wall and instead use this one here from Yabby, as it lands much faster, plus it gives you a one-way from top barrel, which Shush takes advantage of. You get a 2-for-1 deal using this smoke versus the other one. In one of my past trick videos, I did show Rain throwing this smoke here, which is a one-way smoke for divider and toilets. However, he did not get any frags with it. Here we're going to see it in play here as he kills Naf, and Naf was not expecting this smoke at all. You're guaranteed a frag if you use this in your pugs or matchmaking. If the CTs ever decide to smoke off the divider, one play you could do while you wait out the smoke is to go ahead and boost on top of the bench, which we see Liquid do here. Apex has the perfect flash for outside monster as his two teammates are going to push into short pipe. He's on the back site, aims here, then left click throw. The flash will decimate Messi and allows his teammates to push out without being flashed and blinds anyone holding from outside monster. Here is a counterplay from James to if the CTs were to jump spot water or to boost. So you're going to Molotov con, push up with your op, wait for the CTs to blow up the door, and then hold this position. The Molotov ran out, so James is going to back up. Imperial do the Vitality pit boost on B, so Vinny can see through the railing. However, no one from Saw is going to come this way. Fallen is holding CT and he spots Halzerk jump spotting and hits an insane flick wallbang onto Halzerk. How is this shot even possible in the first place? And secondly, I didn't even know this wall was wallbangable. Cool B flash that I saw on Global Offensive Reddit from the user Bullock. You're going to stand with the door frame, then you're going to put your crosshair like this, then jump throw. What makes this flash unique is that it lands up all the way up top here behind the wall. This is what makes the flash unique, is because anyone that's scaling up short is not going to get blind and only the players in sight will get flashed. Axel has a tempo smoke where he's going to line up with this line, then while standing puts his crosshair between the gap here and left and right click jump throw. B main one-way smoke where Hobbit throws the smoke off this railing here, then he gets onto this back platform where he can see over the smoke, as the smoke also gives him cover and a nice one-way where he picks off two. The CT that was jump spotting cannot spot Hobbit crossing to the other side because of the smoke. Valde is in a site and he's getting attacked from Cloud9 through camera, so he throws a underhand smoke here in front of him and then hops onto the back step where he has a one-way as well as a defensive smoke to work around for either side, whether that be coming from camera or you saw through A main, and then he could play around the smoke as well. This is one of the best defensive smokes that you could throw on a site on Anubis. Cloud9 on Eco buy 5 nades and they're going to get themselves into A main without being contacted, and then they're going to throw all their 5 nades into A site, blowing up Valde. Really good A flash from Boat. You're going to put your crosshair like this, then jump throw. What makes this flash superior is that it covers a lot of A positions and also doesn't blind your teammates entering in. If you want to re-smoke heaven from A main, tuck yourself in the corner, aim above this pillar, then left click throw. Let's say you plant the bomb B default and you want to smoke CT. So what you could do is you aim at the pillar behind you at the triangle, run forward and jump throw. It's going to bounce off this wall here and it lands perfectly in the middle, leaving no gaps. Smoke house from ruins, you're going to stand in front of the wall that's sticking out, aim here above this line, then left and right click jump throw. Top con triple nades from MIBR, you can find the link below in the description for the POVs. Mid one-way smoke from temple, you're going to run forward and right click throw, and then you're going to see Patsy here push out where he has this gap between the doorway and the smoke where he could see anyone towards middle. Very hard to spot Patsy there. I love seeing this triple boost on Nuke where you boost your Opera on T roof on top of the railing and your Opera is able to see the rafters as well as towards heaven, which we see Lucky get the kill into Monacy. New way to Molotov hut from heaven, stand the right doorway, aim here, then left click throw. The previous way was from the left side. This is a fake Molotov to allow your teammates to push into a hut, they won't take any damage from it. Easy defensive door flash as you're coming down from silo, just go ahead and right click forward throw. Previously I showed Score throwing the flash off the vent wall, either way works. Nav is going to smoke lockers by aligning with this bar while standing, puts his crosshair like this, then jump throw. If you want to take deep outside control as T's, this is a very essential nade set you must know. First off, we're going to see the locker smoke, and then Xflower is going to follow it up with a heaven Molotov, which actually covers inside heaven, which some Molotovs don't. If you play upper on Nuke CT side, you need to add this play in your playbook. Go ahead and smoke off door and then get inside the smoke, which we see G2 do with 2 players. You could also do this by yourself, which is commonly done, and then G2 are going to get the better end of this trade and frags. Falcons throws these 2 smokes outside to sneak one of their players into main, which any CTs outside wouldn't be able to spot this, but unfortunately for Body, the upper players were well aware of this possibility. Let's take a look on how to throw these 2 smokes. MBK is in charge of throwing that first smoke that lands outside of A main. He's going to aim here, then jump throw. Kenny S will smoke A main. He is going to stand with this bar here, and then he puts his crosshair like this on the wire, runs forward, and left click throw. If you want to take B main control, do what Favin does here. He's going to smoke deep by aiming at the light, run forward, and left click throw. That's going to smoke off the entrance of B main for the T's. Now, what if the T's smoke off B main? You can still see the light despite the smoke being there, and you're going to run forward and left click throw. Then you could throw a molly that will land towards the left of B main. However, Favin misses it. I'm going to show you the correct way to molly it. So you want to stand in this corner, and then for the smoke, like you saw before, just aim at the light, run forward, and left click throw. For the maul, you're going to put your crosshair on this line, then run forward a couple steps, and then left click throw. It's going to bounce off the box. It's going to cover this whole area towards the left of B main. Monacy at the start of the round goes towards A main, where he throws a molly towards the bottom ramp, and what this is going to do is going to stop the CT's ramp smoke from landing correctly, and it's going to give him a way better angle to see over the smoke. Roy doesn't realize the smoke is messed up and gets killed. This is a really good boost that you need to use in your gameplay to try to get an early peek. You boost on top of this whiteboard to see towards mid and ladder. Unfortunately, Monacy misses his shot. Monacy takes off his silencer on his USP on CT pistol round. What this does is going to give him plus stats in headshots. I'm just kidding about that, but he still gets a nice 4K without the silencer. Besides throwing utility, how else can you counter the A smoke wall from the T's? By boosting 2 players on this backboard, which you can see over the smokes. Definitely give this a try next time you play. Roman is going to re-smoke ramp from sandbags, and afterwards him and his teammates are going to clear ramp, and then they're going to actually boost mid ramp to try to see over the smoke. Very interesting and cool unique boosts that I have yet to see. Next time you're in eco, invest in 1 flashbang, have 4 players grouped up mid, have the flashbang guy stand in his back corner, aim at the light, then when you make contact, go ahead and left click throw at the light. This is going to set your teammates up to get the entries. You can counter the bottom ramp smoke by boosting on top of the backboard, which Artist does here, and he can see over the smoke. If you're retaking ramp control or plan on taking ramp control, you need to use this boost inside A main, which will give you a good angle to spot the jump spotter. If you know these CTs have a tendency to play behind the top of the sandbag here, go ahead and triple nade them. This is a very common nade stack on eco or half buys, but you could also do it on buy rounds. Check out this A main one-way smoke axe out throws off this wall. Afterwards, he's going to go towards the right and sneak through, where he has a one-way peeking around the right of the smoke, but unfortunately for him, nobody from Outsiders peeks from that way. Last time I showed you guys how Fashar threw A main retake nades from this very back corner of CT, however the A main smoke missed. Here Halzerk throws the same combo with a different smoke lineup and lands both of them. Speedway smoke standing in the middle of this line, you're going to put your crosshair like this, walk forward and jump throw. Fast long smoke, you're going to stand in the middle of the box and then you're going to put your crosshair at this part of the box, then jump throw. Careful with this smoke is that it does come out a bit, but it still gives you the full coverage for long. Smoke K by standing in the middle of this box by putting your crosshair like this, then jump throw as you throw get on top of the box to flash over B site. Really easy long smoke from lane where you're going to stand next to this wall, put your crosshair as shown, then left and right click jump throw. This smoke will not leave any gaps. Ancient B nade set from Magus, you're going to smoke short and long from this one position. Short smoke aim here, jump throw, long smoke aim here, jump throw. Then for the Molotov for the pillar slash cave, back up to where you're aligned with this wall, put your crosshair on this mark, then run throw bind. Magus did make a mistake where he did throw the molly first and then he tried to smoke short and the smoke would land on top of the molly, so make sure you throw the smokes first. You can flash your teammates into Cheetah from elbow, and if you don't want to miss out on future pro flashes or tricks, make sure to subscribe to my channel and check out my other pro trick videos because YouTube thinks you should. Till next time, NartOutHere, peace.